Welcome to the Hitchhiker's Guide to Calculus. My name's Kevin, and I'll be your guide to Chapter 1.6, Evaluating Limits Algebraically, Part 4, the 0 over 0 case, utilizing common denominators. As always, evaluating a limit as x approaches 1, I want to try to jam 1 into this function and see what happens. We plug in 1, 3 over 1, minus 6 over 2 over 1 minus 1. It looks like 3 minus 3 on top. That'll be a 0 over 0. So this does fit the 0 over 0 case, indicating to us, hey, let's go back, try to manipulate this expression, see if we can simplify it some. All right. We have two fractions in the numerator. I need to combine those fractions. I need a common denominator, so I'll multiply the right fraction by x, the left fraction by x plus 1 on the top and bottom. And that should give us common denominators. So let's just rewrite out this whole limit a little bit nicer. Limit as x approaches 1 of, let's distribute the 3. So that'll be 3x plus 3 over x times x plus 1 minus 6x over x times x plus 1. All of that divided by x minus 1. Now, we have common denominators, so we can subtract the two fractions or write it, combine it as a single fraction. So we got the limit as x approaches 1. And up top, we have that common denominator of x times x plus 1. And in the numerator up there, combining 3x minus 6x would be negative 3x plus 3. And all of this will still be over x minus 1. Now this compound fraction isn't very friendly, and at some point in time we're going to have to deal with it, so we might as well do it now. All right, so we've got that numerator fraction divided by x minus 1. It might help us to think of that denominator also as a fraction, so let's put it over 1, which means we can, when we divide by a fraction, we can flip and multiply. Rewriting this limit in the longest form possible, we've got limit as x approaches 1 of negative 3x plus 3 over x times x plus 1. And instead of dividing by that x minus 1, we're going to flip it and multiply. So multiplying by 1 over x minus 1. Simplifying further, because our goal is to cancel out that x minus 1. That's our problem. Plugging in 1 gets us a 0 there, and we don't want it. So we better find an x minus 1 up in that numerator, and I think we can factor I think a negative 3 would be best for us. We factor out the negative 3, leaving us with x minus 1 in the top, which is what we're looking for, so that's good news. Rewriting out the whole denominator, canceling out those x minus 1s, finally allowing us to evaluate this limit by plugging in 1 once more. And if we do that, numerator is negative 3, and our denominator should be 1 times 2. Okay, so then our limit is negative 3 over 2. Be sure to check out all our other videos in the series to learn all the most common ways to handle this 0 over 0 case and many others. To see more videos like this, click subscribe. Or to continue your journey through calculus, click the next video on your left.